Tools like Meshy AI are showing up everywhere claiming to create full 3D models in under 2 minutes. So I'm putting it to the test to answer the big questions for you. Let's find out if the hype is real. Getting started was instant. I signed in with Gmail and jumped right into the text to 3D option. As it generated, Meshy hit me with the 50% discount offer, but for this test, I'm sticking to the free version. For the first test, I typed in a prompt, a 3D model of Sonic the Hedgehog caught mid-run in action pose. I wasn't expecting much, maybe a blue blob with legs, but surprisingly, Meshy delivered something useful. It gave me 4 model variants. The last one, honestly, it looked pretty good. I picked it, clicked it, and it generated a texture. And here's where it gets wild. Despite some smudges and misaligned paint, the texture was about 80% accurate in under 2 minutes. Even the normal maps had subtle details like the bump under Sonic's shoes. Then I saw the animation tab. Yeah, Meshy lets you rig and animate too. I selected a running animation, but since Sonic wasn't in standard 8 pose, I was fully expecting a catastrophic failure, a mess of broken polygons. I hit confirm and it actually moved. Don't get me wrong, it was stretchy and janky, but for the 5 minutes one-click animation job, that was shockingly good. Next up, image to 3D. I asked ChatGPT to generate front and side reference images of Spider-Man, but due to copyright rules that didn't fly with ChatGPT. So I told it to make me a brand new character, basically a pixel art Spider-Man knockoff. To use this feature, I had to upgrade to $20 a month, but Meshy gave me 50% off, so I went for it. First try, I uploaded a single image with both front and side views. Meshy split it into 2 models, which felt like a waste of credits. So I separated the views into 2 images, re-uploaded them using the multi-view option, and this time it worked. Meshy gave me 4 options again. The second model nailed the head and body shape. Texturing came next, and despite the usual smudges, it looked shockingly close to my reference art. Now here's where it gets fun. I decided to draw a character myself in MS Paint. Yeah, that's MS Paint. I sketched a front and side view of a troll with a mohawk, big muzzles, and a massive cape. I closed all the gaps and added colors for textures, and uploaded it to Meshy. Was the results good? No, but it wasn't terrible, but also entertaining. When I textured the model, things improved. It helped mask the flaws in the geometry. But yeah, the hands and feet, a disaster? Sort of, but fingers are still AI's worst enemy right now, even with all the improvements. AI hasn't mastered fingers yet. That said, the abs had great shading, gave me Street Fighter Blanca vibes. I did one more test, another troll model for fun. This one had a cake for days. The face was bad, the mohawk was okay, and Meshy randomly added a bush to the model. Thanks, I guess. Feet and hands were still distorted, but the arms looked better. A weird improvement, but I'll take it. So can Meshy replace 3D artists? Not yet, but it's getting close, especially for simple projects. If you're making props, retro-style assets, or working on low-poly games, Meshy might actually save you time. With the right prompt and good reference, it gets you 70 to 80% of the way there. From there, you can clean it up yourself or hand it off to a modeler for polish. Would I use this for my high-detailed game Bloodbound? No, I'd rather hire a real 3D artist or do it myself. But was I impressed? Absolutely. For a 2-minute render with 80% accuracy on something like Sonic, that's impressive, and I believe this tech will only get better from here. Before we wrap it up, quick shout out to 3D artist and animator Mac, creator of the retro-style horror game The Patient. You play as Dr. Ellen Reed, a therapist trying to identify and discreetly euthanize a patient exposed to a deadly mutative drug, all during a blackout with no hospital records. It's fully playable on Steam. Link is in the description. Go check it out and show love to a fellow dev. So, Meshy can get your models that's 70 to 80% there. But what about the last 20%? And more importantly, how do you make sure assets like this don't tank your game's performance? If you want to learn how to optimize your game in Unreal Engine 5 using powerful native tools, check out the video right here to the left. I break it all down, no plugins, no fluff. Leave a comment below about what game you're working on, and I might give you a shout out in the next video. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, dev heads.